Professor Tan Shai, NUS President, Mr. Christopher Wong, Head of Assurance, Ernst & Young Singapore, Dean, Professor Andy Rose, distinguished guests, professors and faculty members, and the graduating class of 2023, a very good evening. I'm Jun Quan, and it is with great honor and privilege to deliver the valediction on behalf of the graduating accounting class. Today marks an important milestone in our life journey, a bittersweet one. After today, we'll leave the comforts of school, but we also get to pursue what we have been preparing ourselves so eagerly for. No more 8:30 morning classes, but also no more daily Milo chinos or kopi peng from Cool Spot Bro. Today is also a great occasion to reflect on our journey. And for the benefit of all parents and guests here today, allow me to share a few snapshots. So our first day unfolded with orientation. We were so excited yet anxious about how our story would unfold. Will we make the right friends? Will we make it through the demanding assignments? What should we specialize in, and is it the right choice? Questions filled our heads, but we didn't really have the answers to them. And before we knew it, we were sitting in LT17 attending our first ACC 1701 lecture by Prof. Tan Wizu. We probably might have forgotten how to prepare a cash flow statement, but I don't think we'll ever forget your debit and credit song. In year 2, Prof. Susan's Accounting Information Systems module required us to interview companies for our group project. Now, just imagine a bunch of accounting amateurs interviewing finance directors on their company's internal systems, pulling together everything we've learned, praying to find something to improve on. I don't know where the courage came from, but we found it. Of course, let's not forget Dr. Winston Kwok's videos on the SFRS or the accounting standards, and how our Zoom classes would somehow always end with a BTS song. You've shown us what a passion for accounting really means. Then, sometime between year 3 and 4, the most infamous ACC 3704 Advanced Corporate Accounting module found its way to us. We must have done 1,000 consolidation journal entries. Actually, no, like 1 trillion. 1 trillion consolidation journal entries and analytical checks. Prof. Cheng, Prof. Sadhu, and Prof. Sanchna, now we know you really weren't kidding when you said one question would take 3 hours. I promise I cancelled all my social appointments, but it still took me 5 hours because I struggled to recall what deferred tax assets meant. There are countless other experiences that we've shared, and I'm sure each one of us would have had our unique ones as well. To the professors that have made a difference in our lives, Prof. Mark Yuan Tin, Dr. Joe Goh, and many others, thank you for your guidance and patience. You have shown us that wisdom and humility do not have to be mutually exclusive. We would not have made it here without you. Our journey was as intense as it was fun. Today we sit here, having come full circle from where we started, asking ourselves the very same questions we did at orientation, but this time 4 years later. Will we make the right friends? Will we make it through the workplace? How do I know if my career is the right one for me? And much like 4 years ago, we don't quite know the answers. And the truth is, we never really will. But this time, we've grown in the skills we've learned, but more importantly, in the awareness of our potential. We have witnessed those around us become more confident, brave, and creative. And it is with this that I know we're ready to take on our next challenge. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the support of our loved ones. To my parents and grandmother, thank you for encouraging me in my biggest battles in your smallest ways. To my older sister, thank you for being my listening ear at unearthly hours of the day. And lastly, to the graduating class of 2023, thank you for making this journey such a memorable one. Brendan, Ted, Wani, Xiaocho, Chelsea, Ileana, Sarah, Teresa, Pio, Arunan, the list goes on, wherever you guys are. And of course, many others who have impacted mine and your lives. To end off, let me share a quote by Michelle Obama in her book, Becoming. It reads, "It's all a process, steps along a path. Becoming requires equal parts patience and rigor. Becoming is never giving up on the idea that there's more growing to be done." My fellow graduates, this has been but one phase in our exciting lives. There is so much more to come. And as we continue to chase our wildest dreams, count those little steps you take every time you face a challenge. And in those little steps put together, you would eventually find a much better version of yourself. All the best to us, and thank you.